Hello, Tasha.
Hello, Carm.
Welcome everyone to episode 9 of Living Single with Carm and
Tasha.
We're back again. We have continued our series of Living Single, what it's like to grown ass women living single, trying to find. I'm looking for my next mate, my last love, not my next, my last. I'm on my last job. I'm on my last love. I got about 25, 30 good years in me and then add another 10. So I'm ready for that next love. And so that's what
Yep,
I'm doing. What are you doing,
I'm
Tasha?
looking for my next love too. I'm looking for my forever love. I
Yeah,
ain't
that's what you call your forever love.
my
Okay.
ever love.
Here we go. Here we go. Y'all ready for another ride with Carm and Tasha? Because
Oh yeah, this one's
today,
gonna be a good one.
okay, we breaking down this singlehood thing again. And now this episode is titled, Are You Obligated or Are You Single? Because as we've built our little idea of what we're trying to do and we've set our intentions. You
Yeah.
set your intentions. What are your intentions?
My intentions is I'm gonna find someone that wants just me and got time for me, because that quality time is important.
Yeah, that's right.
But
That's
if
your
they
first
have some
love
typical
language.
behavior, we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, okay. And we went through the love languages and we've got you if you're new to our series, we always recommend go backwards because we have some great ideas on love. We went through and we've taken the theme of the 5 love languages and we try to incorporate it into our dating because we started out the year together, Tasha in Las Vegas, me
Yes.
and I'm way over here in Florida. And we decided that we were going to intentionally set 2023 as a year of finding our last, our next, or whatever love, our partner, our mate. So we've done some intentional things. We've set our what we wanted, and we determined. And actually, like episode 9, after all of that, we determined that we still did not want to go too far outside of our comfort zone. But
I
even with
can't do
that,
it. I tried it. I just cannot do it. I just
why not?
cannot.
Well, yeah, five
It's
five not
again,
gonna make it.
like it's not. I'm outside of my comfort zone. I just don't like it.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I mean, and that's probably because of experience, and
Yes,
that's
it
what we've
is.
experienced, and that what we get from that. So and so we've been out here really. I've got 2 profiles going, and I'm doing the thing and trying to be more proactive and all of that. And so we found out as we were chitter chatting as besties do, because how long we talk on the phone sometimes is crazy. We just be talking just crazy about anything, arguing and coming back down and then talking about something else. No, and then we get back down. So that's the typical Carm and Tasha behavior. We,
But that's what besties do.
and we also, so we were talking this week about we were talking about what happens with these potentials and the typical behavior of a potential. And there are 2 different types of potentials. And what are they, Josh? What did we decide?
Single, and the one that's got obligations. So let's talk about the obligations, and that could be to anyone. But they got some obligations going on to something.
Yeah,
So
they
that
don't need
takes
to.
the time away from you.
Well,
So
you know what? I really believe, and this is what I believe. I don't think you need to be up there, call yourself ready for dating if you're not ready for dating. If you're
right.
out there, but that's what most of them are. And they really ready for dating because we already know we multiples and all that. But because if you're obligated to something, you can always tell, and that just turns me off. And you're right. It can be to anything, but you can tell those ones that are obligated to a mate because that's a
Oh,
different
for
kind of
sure.
obligation.
It's different. It's a
Yeah, because
different
what
vibe,
happens
for sure.
when you hear from them?
Well, you don't hear from them all weekend, but come Monday morning, good morning, sunshine. How you doing?
Hey, beautiful.
How was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do? Really?
That or talk to you all day because I'm one of those people that have the ability to text during the day, and it ain't no big deal if I meet somebody and we start texting during the day, whatever. But then about 6:30, 7 o'clock, the texting turns off. And we don't hear no more till about 4
Right, oh,
a.m.
yeah. I
Good morning,
had
beautiful. You
Look, I
know,
had
how was your
one that was
evening?
famous for that.
Oh,
Come
we can't.
all day long, you get text messages throughout the day. As soon as the sun comes up, you're getting that message, good morning, sunshine. Then you get your messages throughout the day. It comes 7 o'clock every day. You're boop.
Wait, but what about no? What about the ones where you get the phone that you've moved up to phone calling, even if you call the phone, but then all of a sudden they abruptly cut you off, which that's where my last really good potential, which y'all know that we talked about Mr. Potential, that he was almost there, he and I, because and all that, and then but that was the problem, one of the problems for me, because you cut me off in mid-sentence and say I'll call you right back, and then not able to call me back within 10, 15, 30 minutes, hour, or whatever, a typical phone call. You're
What
talking
about
to
the one that they call you? They're calling you on the way home from work.
hello.
They're on their way home from work, and then all of a sudden they say, well, I just pulled into the garage. Let me get in, get settled and everything, and I'll give you a call later. Okay, come later. The next day, oh, baby, I fell asleep last night. I know you did. Famous last words of who? Not me, that fool.
Well, what about but then what about the typical behavior of the one that's not got a mate, but that is obligated to other things, their job,
Right.
Their girl,
They don't
their
have
daughter,
time.
their children, their mamas and their sisters. And because I talked about it. Remember, I had one that he was a good potential, but damn, he freaking was, every time we were together, his sister was there, and I had to share a date with her. So it's like, because she didn't have nobody. Well, hey, that's sister's fault. And then by the time we got time to be alone, I'm ready to go home or be. And then even when we was leaving. So anyway, but that's what it is, the typical. And y'all out there doing that shit, y'all need to know. Y'all need to know we got your game. I got your game.
Right.
And that's when you get the ignore from me on the hello beautiful. Then you wonder why women don't respond to hello beautiful. Now, if I feel like you got my attention and I've got yours, and that's the difference between the connection. And that's what you're looking for, that connection. Sure. Maybe that's why. But those single ones though, those are the ones are single, because you can call them. They call you before they go to bed. They
are calling you all damn day. And
exactly.
Some of them you're just like, hold up, step back, and then like some of it's a little bit too much. But like so I'm looking for the happy medium, I guess. Is there one?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, but
you think so? Because it's sure the hell I can't find it. I'm struggling here. So
well, and I am too, and and because I'm running across the obligated. I'm really and I'm really realizing maybe there are not as many single men out there as I think. Because all of them seems like they got that obligated factor. And you didn't wait a minute though. You usually get what you give, right? So am I putting off the obligated? Am I putting off that obligated
Carm, why we gotta twist it back on us?
Because you can't be pointing fingers at somebody, because when you point fingers at somebody, you got 4 fingers pointing back
at you.
And that's the thing.
True. I mean, we do have obligations too. So they're not guilty for having obligations, but I'm willing to make time.
Me too.
But my problem,
like I said, I'm segmenting myself for single.
I have several that's interested and that I could potentially be really interested in, but miles will separate, and I'm just not on the level of long distance.
Yeah. You said that, and that's one of your. I mean, because quality time is important to you, and that means presence.
I'm tired of the computer. I'm tired of the phone. I want you in the flesh. That's what I want.
Lord, you're gonna knock some that. Y'all hear that? So I just said she wants you in the flesh. We on the prowl.
I want to be able to touch you. I want to feel you. I don't want to.
Well, my number one was physical touch. See, my physical touch was number one for me, so I understand that.
I'm trying to kiss you through the phone.
That's true. And it's not even, to me, physical touch is there, but it's more physical presence. Your presence.
Right. I want that I want that interaction, that physical. And I don't want where I can fly in and then fly out.
Yeah, because
No.
you're on your bed. The only thing about being, and you know me, you know my history. I'm the professional long distance person.
Yeah,
Because that's how kind of technically I ended up in Tampa, Florida.
it is.
Well, anyway, so that whole long distance, I can deal with it. I don't, because I like being alone.
See,
You
at
know,
one point, I thought,
quality time is not my first. Quality time down there, number 3. I like the physical presence, but I don't need the quality time. I don't know. I'm kind of freaky.
I want both. Look, mine was
I'm
both.
I'm
The
a
percentage of
introverted
mine last
extrovert.
time, on the second time we did it, the percentage of mine for quality time and physical touch was 32%. So they tied. So I need both. Like, I need to touch you, I need to see you. And I cannot wait every 30 days or every 90 days for you to show up in Vegas or me to show up wherever you are. No, I want to be able to go down the street and I'm going to show up at your house, or you're going to come down the street and show up at my house.
And you can do things together,
You
and you
know,
can be
I
fun.
want that.
The problem with long distance is the spontaneity. You can't be spontaneous. You can't say, hey, well, or have a bad day and say, I want to see you. I mean, or to see something good happen to you, and you can go, let's celebrate right now. Let's go have a drink. Or, hey, I had a bad, hey, you, I feel
I want to get to know you, you know, like, so I do want to hang out. I want that hangout time because I'm tired of trying to get to know someone. I've been getting to know people, complete strangers,
So, how do
for
we change
13
that?
years online. I'm tired of the online. I need you.
So, okay, so once again, did you do what you said you were gonna do? Did you go out last weekend? Did you go anywhere to meet anybody one-on-one? Did you
I
go?
plead the fifth.
Okay. Neither did I.
But I did it virtual, and that's what I'm tired of.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't want that no more. Like, I want you here, you know, here.
Because why? You on the prowl.
Because I'm on the prowl, but I want to be off the prowl. Like, I need somebody to tame me.
Oh, God. You don't know what you're getting into if you're trying to tame her. Lord have mercy.
We're in trouble.
You're untamable.
World's in
Remember
trouble.
that poem I gave you?
I still have that poem. It hangs in my room.
Okay,
I'm proud to hang that.
And that's what I'm saying. So
That's
that's hard to know.
Next episode, I'm gonna bring it so everybody know what poem we're talking about.
Okay. Well, you know, so we are looking more for those. We're gonna give you guys that are single some tips on how to show that other person that you're not obligated and that you're single. Responding timely. That is the number one thing. Responding timely. And I'm guilty of not responding timely. I can see a message and let it sit and go, I'm sitting that. Yeah, I'm gonna let that sit just because.
If I feel like you've been doing that shit to me, I promise you, I'm about to look at your message and say, you've not messaged me back in when, you know, it's time to make you sit on the back burner. So,
Exactly.
I won't do that.
But we can't do that. We can't. Okay, wait a minute. You got to give what you want, not what you're getting, because what you give is what you get. So, responding timely, being available for spontaneity. Then, even if it is a virtual relationship, if you are available for spontaneity, meaning I see your call and I can just answer it because I'm driving down the street. What up, babe? I'm driving down the street. I'll call you back later. Or, hey, let's talk while I drive. That's different than seeing my call and then having the time to call back. So there you go. Even the timely, when we say time response back, sometimes it's like that. And I'm not saying that you got to call back immediately and all that. And you ain't busy and you ain't got another life.
But I expect the same.
But there's a difference. There's a difference between like within being a time block. So if I call you after 4 p.m., then I know I won't get you back. You ain't gonna call me back until the next day. That's a problem. But
yeah, there's a big problem for me.
There you're right. And if consistently, and say one night you say, oh babe, I went out last night, came home, felt okay, that's one night, but not on a consistent basis where it doesn't happen. Those are the things you single people, single, we gotta quit doing all that trying to play the game, because we playing the game, we losing out too, because what we give is what we get. So that's gonna be my new motto. What we give is what we get. So we're gonna give more so that we can get more. How about that?
That sounds good. I'm on there.
And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call ourselves the single crew because you obligated but single but obligated, folks. Y'all need to get the hell out the way. Go on, stay with your obligation.
Stop blocking.
And determine, keep your time with your obligation, because those of us who are single know the drill. I mean, all of us, we ain't the only ones that know the drill.
Oh no, the whole damn world knows. This is the new world. Like, this is what they do.
You know, it's very hard for me to play second fiddle.
Yeah,
I don't do that well.
Look, let me just put it out there, and I done put it out there a few times. My name ain't Sharon, and I ain't Sharon. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say.
You said that more than one time, and you know I just now got Sharon. SHARN, Sharon. The name. Oh, I'm like, oh, you said that last when you said that other day. I'm like, what the hell does that mean? But anyway, I get it. Okay. So we have discussed this whole typical behavior of an obligated single versus a single. Chime in, like and follow, because we know we've got listeners and followers. And we know one of them going to comment, so we love that comment.
We do. We look forward to it.
So we want y'all to comment. And we're getting ready to introduce a new series because we done talked this other crap to death. And our next series, Tasha, what is our new series going to be?
On the prowl, and we're really going to do it too. We're going to be on the prowl.
Real updates of what it is, and this we're going to step up our on the prowl. I actually have made it I'm going to go with numbers because I'm in business, and we all know in business, in sales, quota numbers is a thing. You've got to go to the numbers to get to the numbers. So I'm gonna start reaching out to 3 people a day. I'm gonna find on either of those websites, either to the platforms that I use. I'm gonna find 3 people that I like, and I'm gonna say, hello, how are you? You sound interesting to me. I'm gonna say,
so you're gonna be the one to instigate it. You're gonna, that's interesting.
I'm on the prowl. That's what on the prowl.
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
And that's gonna be what our next episode, our next series is gonna be like. And we're proud to say we have scheduled our first set of visitors. We're gonna have live visitors with us, and that's gonna be a blast because if you know these characters, it's gonna be fun, and we're gonna do this on episode 10. So this is episode 10.
It's gonna be so fun. I cannot wait.
It's scheduled, and we're excited about that as well. So we love our followers, we love our subscribers, and we love comments and everything. What's going on with you, Tasha, as far as update with the potentials you got? I have no potentials.
So again, there's one
of no potentials. I'm gonna put that out there.
So I did a FaceTime kind of thing this week with one, and he's super cute and super sweet, and I just see me vibing with him and getting along with him, but distance plays a part, and that drives me nuts. But it is what it is, and so I don't know. But he is super cool. He's probably about up my alley because I'm just as goofy. I think he does the most. Like, he's out there. When you tell me, Tasha, you'll do the lives, because I will. I'll do crazy things like that and the reels and all of that. This guy will too. Like, he's right up my alley. And then we do fall in the same, like, he's like I don't know, a hustler, but a legal hustler, and I'm a hustler, a legal hustler. I don't know. I just see that. I see a connection, but I don't see that how it could work.
Okay, well, we'll see. I think it may. So let it see what happens. Shoot, you never know. At least he's potential, and you got a connection. I have 0, 0, 0. Because last week I told you I thought about maybe contacting Mr. Potential. You know who he is. And I did not do it. So I let it alone now, because you know what.
But what about the one that you sent the picture? I thought he was handsome.
Oh, yeah. Now, wait a minute. I got just a spark of hope, because you're right. I forgot about, because that was funny. Yeah, it was a weirdo situation, and someone like me, and it just based on the picture and the surroundings and the look, because fucking fine as hell. I mean, you know who you are if you watch, when you ever watch. Fucking hell. And kind of like me and stuff. And I was like, this can't be. What I said something crazy, like, because I've got to come at people because I've got to be, I'm on the prowl. So I said something about, hey, I know that can't be your government name, blah, blah, blah. And he came right back. That is my name, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, whoa, okay. I told you, I said, oh, I done pissed him off. I guess I missed the potential. Oh, he responded back the next day. We've had some nice conversations to find out he's new to the area. And I welcomed him to Florida. And so I have very good potential with that one. I'm spike of hope. So we'll see. It's a beautiful day. Maybe I check my messages after I finish filming and maybe I got an answer. So I'll update y'all next week on that. But other than that, dry bones, dry bones.
Dry bones. Well, other than the one that I just talked about, it's pretty. I mean, I got like 29 right now that's, I don't know, has liked me, but I haven't even
29, shit, you need a spreadsheet with 29. Yeah. Back in the day, see, that's what I said. I still don't have my, I don't have my mojo back, because back in the day, I had to have a spreadsheet.
Oh, right. Like you
had a spreadsheet, and I kept track of who that person was, where they lived.
I do got 29 likes
that unique characteristic.
Even their profile.
That way, but see but you know what? I don't need a spreadsheet no more, because what I do is when I say, me and our disagreement about the saving the numbers, I save the number, I say where the website they was, and maybe in the little name, so I know where they came from. So there you go. Because me, I get these ones that come from so back, and I'm like, oh, I've been texting you already. Now,
yeah, I do too.
I love iPhones, but so
you know who they are. I don't. I was sitting there and deleted them.
I don't know. I keep it. So anyway, well, we thank you again as usual for joining Carm and
Tasha.
Why are we singing Tasha now? We didn't even do our On the Proud dance this week. So
oh no, Carm, where was you at? I did the cheer.
Oh, okay. I missed it. Shoot.
We're gonna have to replay.
What
you guys?
We are so silly. We enjoy each other.
That's what I like about them.
Yeah, that is that. We've got to have fun in the process, and that's what we do.
We do.
That's why we don't mind sharing our fun with you, our followers of Carm and the Livin Single with Carm and Tasha. Please join us again for episode 10, where we're gonna have our visitors, and they're gonna give their thoughts on being single. So
yeah, I can't wait to hear somebody else's perspectives.
I will holler at you later, girl, because it's 80-something degrees, so I might have to get out in the sun.
It's still 50, and I'm over here. I'm gonna have to go put some longer clothes on.
Oh well, all righty.
All right, love y'all.
See you next week, y'all. See you next week.
Bye.